Luka Doncic, the Dallas Mavericks superstar, sent shockwaves through the basketball world. His words? Pure fire. "Caitlin Clark is incredible," Luka exclaimed. He wasn't done. "She's got handles like Kyrie, vision like magic." The NBA world stopped. Luka, known for his own dazzling skills, praising a college player? Unheard of. And not just any player. Caitlin Clark, the electrifying point guard from Iowa. Clark, with her jaw-dropping passes and fearless shot-making, had taken women's college basketball by storm. But Luka's praise? That was different. That was validation from the highest level of the men's game. The internet exploded. Was Luka serious? Was he just being nice? One thing was for sure. Luka had shown a massive spotlight on Caitlin Clark, and by extension, on the often overlooked world of women's basketball. But not everyone was happy. Caitlin Clark isn't just good, she's box office. This girl can ball. We're talking no-look passes, deep threes, the whole package. She led Iowa to the NCAA Women's Championship game, putting on a show every single night. Her highlights? They were everywhere. ESPN, social media, you name it. Even LeBron James was tweeting about her. The hype was real. Caitlin Clark was the future of women's basketball. And Luka knew it. But Luka's praise, while well-intentioned, ignited a firestorm. WNBA players, tired of playing in the shadows, were not about to stay silent. They had something to say, and they wanted the world to listen. The reaction from WNBA players was swift and furious. Social media became their battleground. "Respect is great," tweeted one veteran guard, "but where are our endorsements? Our big contracts?" Another star chimed in, "We're out here grinding, putting on a show, and nobody notices." The message was clear. Don't praise Caitlin Clark while ignoring us. The WNBA has been fighting for years for equal recognition, equal pay, and equal respect. Luka's comments, while seemingly innocent, had unintentionally exposed a deep wound in the basketball world. The debate raged on. Was it fair to compare the NBA and WNBA? Were the players' demands justified? One thing was for sure. The conversation wasn't going away anytime soon. Section 4. Social media explodes. Fans fuel the fire. The internet, as it always does, exploded. Hashtags like "Pay the WNBA" and "Respect Our Game" were trending nationwide. Fans were choosing sides. Some argued that the NBA and WNBA were different leagues with different levels of play. Others pointed to the glaring pay disparities and lack of media coverage for the women's game. It was a social media firestorm, fueled by passion, frustration, and a long history of inequality. The debate spilled over into the real world. Sports talk shows couldn't get enough of it. Newspapers ran front-page stories. The issue wasn't just about basketball anymore. It was about gender equality, respect, and the power of using your platform to speak out against injustice. The world was watching and listening. But would anything actually change? Section 5. Bridging the gap. A shared court. A shared struggle. In the midst of the chaos, a glimmer of hope emerged. Some NBA players, including LeBron James and Draymond Green, voiced their support for the WNBA, using their platforms to amplify the players' message. The NBA itself released a statement acknowledging the need for greater investment in the women's game. Could this be a turning point? Could Luka's comments, however unintentionally, spark real change? The answer, as always, was complicated. Bridging the gap between the NBA and WNBA would require a fundamental shift in mindset, a willingness to challenge long-held assumptions about gender and athleticism. It wouldn't be easy, but the conversation had begun, and that was a start. Section 6. The future of the game. Will we ever learn? So, what does the future hold for the NBA and WNBA? Will we see a day when female athletes are paid and respected on par with their male counterparts? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the landscape of basketball is changing. The rise of social media has given athletes a powerful platform to speak out against injustice. Fans are demanding better, and leagues are beginning to realize that investing in women's sports is not just the right thing to do, it's also good business. The road ahead will be long and winding, but the journey has begun. And maybe, just maybe, Luka Doncic's praise for Caitlin Clark will be remembered as the moment when everything changed.